welcome to our series. Hi, I'm Amy. Today, we're diving into the intersection of feminism and tea culture. Tea is more than just a daily drink, it's a symbol of women's strength. But this time, I am going to share an extraordinary adventure story about tea. It's a story full of mystery, espionage, adventure, and transformation. A story about how a Scottish botanist changed the global tea market. This is the story of Robert Fortune. In the 1840s, Britain was obsessed with tea. However, this obsession came at a high price, as they were completely dependent on importing tea from China. Every year, the East India Company had to spend a huge amount of money to purchase tea from China. This dependency gave the East India Company a bold idea. If they could learn how to grow tea themselves, Britain could break free from its reliance on China and take control of this important commodity. Here, we see how crucial it is to have control over the supply chain. Friends, think about your own businesses. Do you have similar dependencies? Are there ways you could gain more control to reduce risks? So, the East India Company turned to a Scottish botanist, Robert Fortune. Fortune was not only a botanist but also an adventurer. In 1848, he took on the mission from the East India Company to travel to China and steal the secrets of tea cultivation. He began a journey filled with danger and excitement. Disguised as a local, Fortune donned Chinese clothing, adopted a Chinese hairstyle, and even wore a long braid to blend into the tea-growing regions of China. Imagine a 6-foot-tall foreigner, with a distinctly different skin tone, trying to hide in an environment that was deeply hostile to Westerners. At that time, foreigners were viewed with suspicion in China, as the shadow of the Opium Wars still lingered. Fortune needed to earn the trust of the Chinese people and learn their tea-growing and processing techniques. It was undoubtedly a huge adventure, and if discovered, he would face severe consequences. The lesson here is about Fortune's courage and adaptability. He was willing to step out of his comfort zone and face the unknown. This is also a great takeaway for all my friends out there. Sometimes, we need to try new models and learn new skills to gain an edge in the competition. But Fortune succeeded. Not only did he learn how to grow and process tea, but he also recruited several Chinese tea artisans and brought them back to India. His mission was not just to steal tea seeds, but also to take away the entire cultivation and processing knowledge. A secret that had been passed down for thousands of years and was one of China's most prized assets. In Wuyi Mountains, he sneaked into temples to discuss tea rituals with monks and learned how to make black tea. In Huangshan, he carefully collected tea saplings and seeds and, with amazing perseverance, transported them safely to India. For all of you, my friends, Fortune's story shows how crucial it is to bring in talent and acquire specialized knowledge. A good team and professional skills can help your business go far. Remember, finding the right people and investing in their growth may be the best investment you can make. These actions completely changed the global tea market. With the successful cultivation of these tea plants in India, Britain quickly became independent of China. By the late 19th century, India had become one of the world's leading tea producers, while China's tea exports gradually declined. Fortune's success is a testament to how one person's courage and wisdom can reshape an entire industry. Note, we do not encourage illegal corporate espionage here. Fortune's story is not just about botanical success, it's about the human spirit of exploration. Whether climbing mountains, facing bandits and treacherous rivers, or blending in and gaining trust in a foreign land, Fortune demonstrated the power of adventurous spirit. He was not just a spy or a botanist. He was an explorer. For all my friends running stores or cafes, this spirit of exploration is especially important. Every new product you develop, every market you enter, is a small adventure. Only those who are willing to explore and try new things can stand out in this fiercely competitive market. However, we cannot ignore the other side of this story. Fortune's success was built on deception and theft, directly undermining China's millennia-old advantage in tea production. This history reminds us that the spread of technology and changes in industry are often accompanied by complex political, economic, and cultural interests. Fortune's story is both a symbol of courage and a complicated, unglamorous chapter of the colonial era. Fortune's adventure ultimately made Britain a major tea producer and completely changed the world's tea culture. Tea went from being a tribute from China to becoming a staple of British afternoon tea, a symbol of the clash and fusion between Eastern and Western cultures. Today, as you hold a warm cup of tea in the afternoon, think of the story of this Scottish botanist. Because it's not just a cup of tea. It's a story of adventure, of dreams across mountains and rivers. And for your own small business, perhaps this cup of tea can also bring you some inspiration on how to stay proactive in competition and how to bravely explore new possibilities. Love tea and porcelain? Subscribe to Amy's Tea Time Online for more fascinating stories and fun facts about these timeless treasures. See you in the next video.